Hey guys, Marlon here. Welcome to another movie day. Today I'm gonna go watch an highly anticipated movie of mine, Logan, in the Dolby Cinema at AMC Prime. You can see it's $15 per ticket. It's a little pricey, but for it to be the last time to see Hugh Jackman as the Incredible Wolverine, it has to be worth it. So the movie starts in about 50 minutes. So let's head to the theater. I am so excited to watch Logan.
Why are they shooting at me? It's Alpha and
Alright guys, so I recently got done checking out Logan in the Dolby Cinema at AMC Prime. I'll tell you guys about my experience for that in the Dolby Cinema after I'm done reviewing the actual film. In Logan, we have Hugh Jackman once again reprising his role for Wolverine, and he is hiding Professor X, who is very sick, and he's hiding him from anyone that could possibly wipe him off, since just about every mutant is gone except for Wolverine and Logan, until they find this little girl who her name is X-23. She is basically almost like Wolverine. She has her two claws and everything, because there's a group of people that are trying to get more people like her kind and trying to train them to kill people rather than them just being mutants. And they're throughout the film they're basically just going around just chasing Logan, and all these crazy things happening. It's just insane. Mark my words, Logan is one of the best comic book movies of all time. Logan is a character driven movie. It basically shows more of who Logan and Wolverine is, and I think that Hugh Jackman, once again, fantastic as Wolverine. And same for Patrick Stewart as Professor Xavier. He is also fantastic. I thought he does a very, very good job. And that little girl, I forgot her name. Oh, I don't really know her name, but this is her first movie, and she plays X-23, and she is fantastic. For this to be her first movie, yeah, she has a big career ahead of her. Villain in this movie, I thought that the villain in this movie was going to be weak, but he was very strong. I would just say he was evil for what he wanted to do, and definitely the characters in this movie are fantastic. The screenplay in this movie is fantastic. The dialogue is just, I don't think that there was one piece of dialogue that was dull. And for the humor in this script was also very good, because just keep in mind that this movie is more serious. It's not Deadpool, but when it does have humor in it, it just brings the humor out very well. Now on about that R rating. Let's be honest, if it weren't for Deadpool, this movie wouldn't have been rated R. Now, the X-Men movies, all the X-Men movies have been PG-13, and I think that for X-Men movies, they're perfectly fine as PG-13. And the past Wolverine movies have been PG-13, except Wolverine isn't a character that you need to rely for a PG-13 rating, because we know X-Men Origins Wolverine was a bad movie, and Wolverine from 2013 was a good movie, but it just didn't always feel like Wolverine. This movie with the R rating definitely felt like Wolverine. You just have Wolverine just slicing people's heads off. Some of people's limbs are over the place, all this blood, and it really worked out. And this R rating was definitely a smart choice for this movie. It was just like violently over the top. It was brutal. I love that. And I mean, the woman right next to me, she was just, every time someone's head got cut off, or every time someone's arm or body just got sliced off, she would just turn away. That's like the reaction that people could have to this movie. And that's basically telling you how violent and brutal this movie is. Also, the soundtrack really fits in with the movie very well, whether it's serious or when the action gets over the top. The score in the background just sounds fantastic, and it just gives you this good vibe while watching the movie. Cinematography in this movie was very beautiful. The movie alone just looks beautiful. And whether it's a scene of X-23 flipping someone around and then the camera just kind of tilts and then just goes back, it's just very beautiful, and this movie was shot beautifully, and I can't get over how this movie looks. This movie was very emotional and very powerful. Won't give anything away, but there were specific scenes that just gave a shiver down my spine. Now, as for my experience, I know this movie was released in IMAX, and I was about to see it in IMAX, but this movie was really long, so I decided to instead go to the Dolby Cinema at AMC Prime, which has recliners. And man, the experience there was fantastic. Not only is it almost the same size screen of a IMAX theater, but they have the Dolby Atmos surround sound, and it just surrounds you, and you feel like you're a part of the movie, especially with the big screen. It literally it sucks you into the movie. You feel like you're right there with Logan and this little girl fighting all these bad guys, and you feel like you're just right put into the action. And especially the recliners, under the recliners they have subwoofers, so every time anything big happens, your shake seats. So anytime Professor Xavier just has one of those seizures, and it's just very loud, and then your seat is just shaking like absolute crazy. And or whether it's Wolverine just slicing somebody's guts off, the seats shake, they vibrate. It did everything it needed to make me feel like I was a part of the movie. So I'm definitely gonna say that the if you have a Dolby Cinema at AMC Prime theater near you, and I'll leave a link in the description for you guys to find a theater near you, definitely check it out that way. And I'm gonna say that the experience at AMC Prime is worth it. Now onto my actual rating for this movie. This movie was fantastic. I never knew I was gonna give it the grade I'm about to give it right now, and that's because I mostly had more movies that I was anticipating more than this, especially comic book movies. I was more excited for Wonder Woman, Spider-Man Homecoming, and Guardians of the Galaxy than I was for Logan. But let's get into my rating. In my rating system, I'm going to give Logan my highest rating, and that is best of the best approval. And in a letter grade, that's an A+. This movie is fantastic. If you haven't seen this movie, I don't know what you're doing. You probably should have seen it by now, but definitely see this movie. And especially if you like movies with good characters and well driven characters, you'll definitely love this movie. This movie's fantastic. I really do hope this movie gets some Oscar nominations next year, possibly Best Picture. Who knows? But anyways, if you guys seen Logan, tell me what you guys thought about it down below. No spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen it, please. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this movie day. Definitely go out and watch Logan. And other than that, I already saw Kong in the screening, so I'm not sure if I'm even going to the movies next week. But if not, my next movie day will be till Beauty and the Beast, which actually I have my tickets right here. So this could be my possible next movie day, because again, I already saw Kong, unless I go see it again with my parents. But I don't know. But I'll keep you guys updated, and I'll let you guys know. Anyways, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.